Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome into the show. Saturday, it's Father's Day weekend. And let's go ahead and get that watch check in real quick. I'm wearing the Longines Hydro Conquest. And yeah, man. Yep. I want to come on today, man, just to do a quick, celebratory. There's a couple things. I want to celebrate Dad's Day. Also, this is Juneteenth weekend, and I checked, a number of cities was celebrating today for Juneteenth. So I missed out on the festivities because I went to a birthday party, which after this live, I'll be going to watch the fight. And I don't know how many of you guys are going to sign in for that fight, but we're going to talk about some watches today. We're going to talk about life with watches, and some other stuff. So let's see who we got in this thing. We got DK's in the building. Oh, what's going on, man? Anas is in the building. T White. Thank you guys for being here. Probably, I'm thinking possibly like a 30-minute show tonight, man. X-Cal, what's going on? Because I'm actually going to a buddy's house, and we're going to be out. They got the projector up. We're going to be watching food, the whole nine, but I want to have some good spot, a good seat. Feel what I'm saying? Yo, Joe is in the building. Dave D is in the building. Watchman 54, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Watchman 54. Thank you for being here, sir. No, man, I'd just say thank you for being here, honestly. Thank you. So this morning I went live and I talked about some watches. And since that conversation, I had a few text messages. I had a few instant messengers. People were just weighing in on their thoughts about watches and whatnot. We may have to put that conversation on hold for a second, man. We may have to put that conversation on hold, man, because when you have people pop up on your live, man, like you have to pay respect and honor to people. You know what I'm saying? Like people of, let's say, like rich heritage. Some people that are so heavy into the community to where like you can't even place them in an area. They have their own category, right? They have their own, let's say, even zip code. You know what I'm saying? And the guy that's coming up next, all I'm gonna tell you is this: he's a great, profound collector. This guy is you know what? I think let's put some video to this guy real quick. Let's showcase this guy real quick.
And in here are all automatic watches. These watches, I had bought this watch here. I got the call in and talked to him. I said, Shaq, you should make a pro diver, 50 millimeters or more, and have diamonds on it, okay? Last year,
he made it.
He made it and stuff like that. He was down in Florida. I called in. He said, Godfather, pick a watch you don't have, and I will buy it for you.
The Godfather's in the building. What's going on, man?
Hey, you know what we do, man. We're just trying to take it easy, enjoy the day. Early
happy Father's Day to you and to everyone out there and stuff, you know.
Yeah, man. How you feel today, brother?
Oh, hey, fantastic, man. You know how I do.
Hey, I set you up for that one. I threw that lob up. He was like, boom.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Godfather is in the building. Thanks for coming up, man. It's been an interesting weekend so far, man. Interesting weekend.
The weekend is good, man. I'm taking it easy and stuff like that. Haven't really been doing a whole lot of stuff. You know, took my Father's Day photos that I'll be posting, you know, tomorrow morning and everything like that with the watch and everything. And, did my my walk and workout this morning. Just been taking it easy the rest of the day. You know, I'm just trying to enjoy life, man. You know, that's all we can do is just enjoy life, you know, to the best that we can. You know, tomorrow is not promised to anyone. Okay, so today is where you enjoy everything to the fullest and always tell the person you care about that you care about them. Okay.
Man, I'm telling you. Hey, I got somebody that's coming up, man. This recipient yesterday, man. I did a live from Trifecta, and this man was working, threw his number up because I had a little quick game that you could play. He threw his number up, and he was the closest one to it, man. And my man, Ripsaw Joe came in for the dub, just like that, bro. And I said, here's the crazy thing. There's not a person that I consider is one of my friends on here, but like, bro, you so deserve that and more. And I'm gonna tell you this: you are one of many people that have been supporting the channel, man. Bro, I'm impressed, especially by like Godfather included. I'm impressed with the support that you guys have for the community as a whole. Like your names just like ring out. The Godfather, you've been here for a long time, bro. Everybody know you. They know your collection. They know that there's going to be a barbecue twice a year, every year now. If they didn't, you've been featured on Shop. You've done the Skype. You've done the cruises. You've been on TV. You've been behind the scenes. You've been in front of the scenes. But Joe is that silent character coming from out of nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he don't say much, bro. Like, it was funny. I make fun and say, hey, he's Kevin Nash. But like, if you guys remember, if you ever watched when Kevin Nash actually started wrestling, he never talked. He didn't say anything, but he was coming in wrecking shop.
Mm-hmm.
And put the hammers down. And Joe, you have been a silent assassin, man. You've been a collector of Invicta for what, 3 years now? 4?
Well, I was a collector before that, but I never got into Shop HQ until like 3 years ago. You know.
Okay.
I looked at it a couple of times, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. And then all of a sudden, I tried. You know, said, well, let's try it, and there I am. You know.
Man, bro. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is, man, after this morning, I finished my walk, and I talked to a couple of collectors after my live, and I'm just taken back. And I know this is before you, Joe, and before some of you guys that's in the chat as far as Invicta's concerned. But I remember in 2017, all of us that chat was just stupid. That chat was stupid. And what I mean by this, anybody, if you're watching, you're like, okay, what is he talking about? Evine was like, actually, matter of fact, Shop NBC actually had, like, you can call in, you can watch it. They really didn't have a chat format for you, but like you would call in or whatever. But when Evine came along, that opened up the chat. People were talking and we were talking across and we kind of like filling each other out. And it only took not even the whole day. Like by the end, like I'm gonna say by hour 2, like we was like, yo, we found out Godfather's name was Glenn or whatever. I said, okay, I'll stick to calling him Godfather. I know your name, but I'm sticking to calling him. Bob Cohen, Kimon comes along, like all these people. And I was just thinking about that. I said, man, bro, we came a long way because it's different now.
Right.
It is completely different. Like that. I was on Shop HQ last night, and I was looking. So what I want to do today was sort of kind of, share the sugar a little bit. Like, y'all, if you are into Invicta and you want your stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they got more than Invicta. They got Glycine. They actually have, a few thousand brands of watches that you can actually get to. They don't have Rolex anymore, but they do have Longines available. They have Mido available on Shop HQ. And the good thing about it is you don't have to pay all of it at once. I was going to come on and just tell you guys, go to Shop HQ and do this. But yesterday in the chat, it completely disappeared. Like, it was slow. I said, what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the only way you can watch it, really, I seen some people that say, hey, I went over to YouTube TV and I was watching it. Or I just went to Shop itself. You know what I'm saying? I went to their website and was looking. And I text Ryan. I said, bro, what's going on with the chat? And it was gone, bro. And then you look, there was no videos available. So I don't know what happened.
I wasn't tuned in. I was watching the Celtics lose.
Yeah. So, man, Father's Day watches, man. So let me ask you guys this.
I know what I got.
Yeah, right. Hey, that thing is beautiful. Oh, I can't wait for you to get that, bro. That thing, I was like, yo, I like that, man.
I appreciate that, buddy. I really do.
Yeah. I had to though. God, y'all know me. Y'all know me, man. And it's no secret. Yesterday, y'all, I was sitting down to breakfast, and I was just sitting there thinking about my dad, bro. And I'm telling you like this, without getting really emotional, man. I'm sitting at the table. The lady was like, "Are you okay?" I said, "Man, just kind of leave with me right now, because, man, if I could just shake my dad's hand, man, I'm like." I want to talk to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that was my every year. And the funny part, my mother would get peed off that she was like, "You went and bought your dad something again? You ain't give me nothing for Mother's Day." I said, "Happy Mother's Day." "You didn't buy me nothing." I said, "Mom, respectfully, what else can I buy you? You got everything. You got two $10,000 mink coats. You got shoes. You got Donna Karan. You got all these purses. And I'm like, you even got a Rolex, man. Get out of here. What am I going to get you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to buy you? Like some flowers. I used to bring her flowers. You know what I'm saying? But, like, gift-wise, I bought her a necklace one year. She said, "Oh, is it diamonds dust in there?" Oh, for real? Because she got like 4 or 5 carats hanging around her neck. And I said, "Mom, I can't afford this $10,000 necklace." Crazy. Let me see. Joey, bro, what's up? Oh, y'all still speaking in the chat. Thank you guys for speaking to each other. Oh, what am I talking about? Y'all know what the deal is. But Godfather, what's your ideal watch for Dad's Day?
It's the watch that I actually will be posting tomorrow. It's the Sub-Aqua Norma 1, the limited edition that came out that they had on air 2 weeks ago with the turquoise mother of pearl.
Whoa, you got that one.
I got that one. It came in Wednesday, and I says, "Oh, this is great. Perfect."
I'm still waiting for mine.
Still waiting for yours. Yeah. We ordered. Like, I ordered mine earlier in that day, and then Joe got ordered his and stuff like that. And for some odd reason, it was showing on back orders. I got with Joe. Hey, Joe, check to see if yours. He said, "Yeah, mine's was showing that too." And I'm like, "Dang it, man!" Then all of a sudden, mine showed up, and I got with Joe. Hey, check on yours because mine's just showed up. So
Yeah, still waiting.
Yeah.
Hey, Kimon is in the chat, y'all. Did y'all see Kimon's picture? That I give up, bro.
That 7750 that he
got the blues, man. That thing, boy. I said, man, you know what? You can't do nothing to him because he 5'0". You know what I'm saying? It's not like come on. Now, don't take this the wrong way. I would never hurt you, bro. Never try to hurt you, man. But I do want to chop that off your wrist, bro. Man, that thing and the color coordinate. I said that dude color. He coordinated.
Look. like I said before, a long time ago when we talked about Kamon's pictures and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure he has a little stand there, okay, that stays in the spot. The camera doesn't move, and he knows just how to set his wrist. You hit the button, take the picture, one shot, and he's done and stuff like that.
Bro.
His pictures are always the same position, but the pictures are fantastic, super clear.
Yeah, man. All right, so he got his debacle came in.
Yeah, Roy received his today, so
those Invicta-Nomas are killers. Yeah, man. Hey, them suckers is nice, man. So how do you like it, bro? Like
I love it. I love it, man. Nice and comfortable. All the suboptimal ones that I've ever had have been, very comfortable and stuff like that.
Right.
I love the color, man. The turquoise mother of pearl. The way I'm looking at it is just, you can actually, in certain lights, it likes the Caribbean waters just flowing through there,
Yeah.
And the diamond hour markers, they sit up there. They just in the right light. Everything is good. I mean, I love the way the watch looks. I love the way it feels and stuff like that.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
I was just about to say that. I say, look at your face, bro.
You'll get yours, Joe. You'll get yours. But I mean, it's now the only thing that could have made that particular watch better is if they had did that entire setup with either a 7750, or a Sellita 500, 200, or even an R150 stuck in there. Put a Swiss movement in there and stuff like that. I think that would have made the watch better.
Right.
But I mean, all in all, the watch very comfortable. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. Joe, I know when you get yours, you're going to feel the same way and everything like that. And it's just, like I said, I got it, sized it up immediately, and then took pictures today, so I can post them for tomorrow and stuff like that. So it's a beautiful watch. I normally don't buy myself watches for Father's Day. I always get a birthday watch,
Right.
Yeah.
Father's Day is just whatever. It's just another day for the grandkids to call and bug the hell out of me, about what they
Yeah.
So, but
that one definitely caught my eye when I saw that one. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Watchman 54 said it was a cruise watch, and that colorway.
Yeah, that colorway is definitely something that you could wear on a cruise. It's definitely something that will catch people's eye, especially when they see that dial, because of the brightness and the bright bluish green Caribbean water. People will look at that and it's going to catch their eye immediately, versus a like a black mother of pearl. While it would catch somebody's eye, it wouldn't catch somebody's eye at a distance. This watch here will catch somebody's eye at a distance because of the color.
Yeah.
Okay. Watchman 54 say, okay, you talking about your blue and gold Grand Octane.
Crap.
Yes, sir.
How do I see the chat when I'm on in here? I can't see the chat.
Okay, are you on the YouTube side where you see the video, or are you on the StreamYard Studio side?
StreamYard Studio.
Okay, so to the right of the video, you should see private chat and comments. What you're going to do is click on comments, and you'll be able to see all the comments as they're coming in.
Oh, got it. Thank you.
Yep.
Cooking with the Cantrins is in here. Thank you so much for coming in here. Hey, y'all, so check this out. This is one, since we on Dad's Day, Cantrins, thank you guys for coming in here.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I know people like to, like, hey, Dad, you going to barbecue on Dad's Day. You like, if I'm going to barbecue.
Yeah.
What? But, like, that happens.
Look, it's my day. You should barbecue for me.
Yeah, but what ended up happening is they don't. So I'm going to tell everybody that's in the chat right now, if you are a cook or a chef or you whatever, they actually have seasonings that you can go to their website, check it out, and order it, and you'll be supporting an independent. That's the biggest thing. Is I'm real big on supporting your local artist, your local brand. You know what I'm saying? Like the indie scene, like, man, bro, it's important right now because you always gonna have your Walmarts and your Meijer, which I do respect Meijer and Target for one thing, is they do support local stuff. And Target even has a seasonal section for like Black History Month, Asian History Month, and like they take care of the whole gamut. You know what I'm saying? So they took care of Pride Month, everything, like veterans. They make sure that there's something on the shelf that support local artists, local vendors, and stuff like that. So yeah, check out Cooking with the Cantrons because you can actually I actually got some seasoning like way over there in the kitchen. I got like this whole thing. So I was gonna make a big deal out of it on a future video when I was out grilling. I was gonna actually go live from my grill. So,
Right.
yeah, which I did. I did a Godfather last week. I had 2. I'm up to 2 grills now. I'm up to 2, baby. Yeah.
You got
Hey,
a long
look,
way to go.
keep working on it, man. Keep working. You get there, man. You get there. You know, look, by the time you're ready to step up to cook the amount of meat that I cook, then you be ready for them 7 grills, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm working on it. And I'm not even rushing it, man. Like you, I'm
Don't
saying,
rush.
you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just add a grill here, just sizzling, doing my thing. Add another grill there. Before you know it, I mean, hey, look, I'm gonna have it the Godfather section. You know what I'm saying? I need you when that happens. I need you to come and sign it, bro, to make it official. Bro.
Hey, trust me, I would make that trip. Okay, I would make that trip. You know, but listen, I don't wish the amount of work that I do, that I love to do for the family and stuff like that. I really don't wish that amount of work on anybody.
Man.
You know, not everybody is up to it and stuff like that. You'll have people say, "Oh man, I can do that. I can do that." But when it comes down, when they actually see you doing the work and the amount of work that you do, they step back and say, "I didn't realize how much work it was." You know,
that's a lot.
but what I do is it's a labor, man. It's a labor of love. You know, I do this. Well, you know, you've been here. You've been to my house. You've been to the cookout. You see what I do. You see the family and stuff like that. And all I do is I walk around just making sure everybody's enjoying themselves, having a good time. You know, you had enough to eat. Yeah. So it's what I do, man.
Well,
what I do.
look, I haven't been there, but I've heard the saying: "If you leave hungry, it's your own fault."
Oh yeah, look, I got a sign in the garage. It says Godfathers, and underneath it says, "If you leave here hungry, it's your own fault." I had to put the clean version up there because we do have kids that can read. You know, but the adult version is, "If you leave here hungry, it's your own damn fault."
Yep.
Okay, plain and simple. I have enough food, and anybody that's been here, you know, Tony White's in the chat. He can tell you. Chat's been here. It's basically, you know, the amount of food I have. People will have seconds and thirds, and then there's still enough food for people to take 2 or 3, you know, plates home with you. It's what I do. Is what this family does, and everybody chips in to, you know, to contribute to the food and stuff like that, and everybody having a good time, you know. And it's just what I've been doing for years. My family was doing this growing up in New York during the summertime. On the weekends, we were getting at somebody's house, having a small little barbecue, you know, just hot dogs and hamburgers, nothing major and stuff. But, you know, when my mom and sister passed in 2000, that's when I said, you know what? I'm done hearing, I ain't seen you in so long. The last time I saw you was at so-and-so's funeral. So no, twice a year, beginning of summer, end of summer, everybody comes out. And if you come to the house, you come there thinking you coming as a guest. But when you leave feeling like family. You know, you'll be like, dang, man, I felt like I've been a part of this my entire life. And that's the way we do. That's what we do for everybody. So
Yeah.
Oscar, there are I think Spinnaker and Aragon had a good sale going on.
Aragon had an amazing sale.
yeah, Aragon's got a good sale going on for this Father's Day thing. So
Yeah. So yeah, I would say go to Aragon.com and mess with them. My man Jake over there Trifecta, he had a pretty decent sale. Now the crazy thing is, on some of the other watches, like the more expensive ones, man, I'm gonna just tell you to call them and or email them, and just go from there. Because yeah, those deals you don't see those. If any deal on like a major piece, you're not gonna see online. You gotta talk to him directly. So.
And I know from experience, if you do talk to him, he will take care of you.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I would say definitely say that. I looked at Deep Blue, and no disrespect to the ladies if there's any watching right now, but like Deep Blue has a sale for Father's Day, and the first watch it was a lady something. I was like, get that out of here. They had Mother's Day. Oh, bro, what y'all doing?
I got
That's your Deep Blue?
yeah.
Yes,
I just
sir.
got it like a week ago. I think I picked it up for like $75. It was crazy.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Okay. If you like Seiko has a good sale right now. Well, I know a Trifecta has a good sale. I believe, and Kokomo's the same way. If you buy from either one of them, if you want to have it shipped to you, but Amazon has a couple of watches that I'm like, ooh, okay. Sam Martin. I don't care what nobody tell me right now, bruh. Sam Martin is killing the game. People better stop sleeping on those Japanese watches, man. Them Japanese watch companies is killing it, bro. They killing it. So you said Swiss movement or Japanese? Both.
Yeah.
If
You know
what? Aragon, you can get either one.
In my mind, Swiss movement doesn't mean as much as it used to. That's
Correct.
just my train of thought, but that's my opinion. You know, it does still mean something, but there's a lot of good Japanese movements out there.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got some Japanese movies, man. They're workhorses, man. They like a Timex, man. You know, they took a licking and kept on ticking. So you know.
Yeah.
But like you said, Swiss movement. To me, while I love a good Swiss movement, I'm not sleeping on a Japanese movement.
Right.
So I'm glad you guys kind of segued into this because I want to ask this question right now. Do you think that people are missing out on getting a good watch chasing a brand name?
What do you mean chasing?
So in other words, if somebody or like what you see that's advertised all the time is Tudor's been advertised a lot lately. Breitling has been advertised. Rolex not so much. I mean, Rolex still in the conversation, but like as far like Omega has been heavily talked about in this past 3 weeks. So I'm thinking, like in my mind, I'm thinking there's nothing wrong with some of the old school names,
Right.
18, whatever. But I feel that with people chasing that brand name, you may miss the watch that's supposed to be on your wrist because it's like at the price points too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a whole lot of money, man. For like Sam Martin, what I think the most expensive Sam Martin I saw was what $340.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Don't sleep on these other brands and stuff like that, you know, because these other brands will use the same movements as maybe the brand that you're collecting. So, you know, and every company out there is doing something different with their watches. They may make a homage to another brand, but then they also have some unique brands. Now, Invicta does have more unique brand, more unique models, more unique styles than some of the other companies. But there's nothing wrong with, you know, looking at other companies. You might find a watch, you might find a Timex, you might find a Seiko, you might find a San Martin that looks fantastic to you, looks great on your wrist, that you can't find that particular looking model in any of the other brands. You know, it might have some of the same features, some of the same etchings or whatever, but it just is not exactly the same as the one you're looking at right now. So
Right.
don't sleep on don't chase a particular brand. If you see, if you want to chase a particular brand, nothing wrong with that. Okay. But if you see a watch from a different company, a different brand, if you like it and it does something for you, then absolutely go for it.
Totally agree. Totally.
Well, yeah, I hear that, Godfather, man. I don't know, man. The conversation I had, man, it was sort of weird, man, because I was talking to a guy earlier today, and we were talking about Breitling, we were talking about Omega specifically, but then we jumped on Invicta, and the thing with Invicta, like I was like, okay, look, for somebody outside of the Invicta family or the brand, you're reading on paper, or you may have seen the testimonial of somebody else. I consider you're not qualified really to tell me if this watch is even worth it, because I went through my paces with Invicta. I went through the bad customer service during COVID, and I went through before COVID hit, having your watch gone for 6 months. I've been through a lot of stuff, so I can tell you the ups and downs of Invicta. You know what I'm saying? For somebody that just like you heard about it, I'm like, you don't qualify. And y'all, time out. Everybody hide your boxes, your watch boxes, close them up. Close them up real quick.
Must be Jerry Jones.
No, it's not Jerry Jones, man. It's not Jerry Jones, man. This guy that's about to come up on the stage right now, he has his own group, right? This guy's considered to be one of the greatest collectors known to man right now. You know what I'm saying? And at least that's what I'm hearing out there in them YouTube streets, or should I say Shop HQ streets, man. The man with the raspiest voice, man. This man's voice is more raspier than what's that man? Buster Rhymes? Yeah. Welcome, Felix the Great.
What up, Felix?
Hey,
What's going on,
what's going
man?
on, Joe? Hey, Joe. Hey, Godfather. What's up, Trap?
What up? What up? I'm gonna mute myself. I gotta take this call.
Okay.
I see you got yourself a haircut there, man.
Yeah, I took it all off.
Haircut. He's got no hair left.
Go.
That was more like a shave.
Yeah.
I didn't shave it, just clippers. Save
Really?
Save myself $40. So much
There you go.
haircuts go for around here.
Buy another watch.
Man, I pay $11 for a haircut, man. What you talking about?
Wow.
$40.
Yeah, it's $35-$40 here.
Man,
Yeah, I don't know if you got somebody that does it for you, but I'm talking about going to, the barbershop.
Yeah, I go to the barbershop, but I go to the barbershop, out at the military base, and I pay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, I ain't paying no $40 for them to take the look. I tell them, hey, give me a crew cut, number 4 blade all over.
Yeah.
Block the back. So yeah, I ain't paying no
I
$40.
remember when the haircut was $5. But yeah, this is just straight clippers though. I didn't shave it.
So I don't want to lose my place. So here's my deal. Here's my deal right now. And I'm just throwing this out there. There are a number of things that's not said, right? Like the application of a watch, right? Like, okay, right. It's not to just assume that, okay, you're going to wear the watch and you're going to enjoy it. Like, okay, in what setting? Like, where have you taken this watch? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I like to see the lifestyle portion, a section. Like, oh, that watch probably will look good in the Caribbean. I'm going to go take me a cruise. Some watches because I actually took some watches with me that I didn't bring out with me. I said, this don't match the atmosphere.
Right.
I'm going to put this watch back, and it's like I have a best watch that I purchased this year and the worst watch that I purchased this year. That's coming up, immediately after my state of the collection, which will be in about 3 weeks. I'm doing the final, I have no more watches coming in. This is it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give people an idea of, I don't care if it's Nubio, I don't care if it's Invicta, Deep Blue, Aragon. these are watches that I consider the best. Some are seasonal.
Right.
Like, I will show you guys, for example, this piece right here, that Spinnaker. That is a seasonal watch.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear that all year round. I'm wearing it now because it's summer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like you said, it's seasonal. So hey, we're summer season coming up, man.
Yeah, man. But I bought a watch that it costs 3 times more than that, and I'm like, and see, I'm not telling anybody what to buy and what not to buy, but just consider, I got a watch that was super expensive, and it's the only time you're gonna wear it is probably summer or on vacation. I'm like, I don't want. That's a waste of money. So that's gonna be one of my regret purchases.
Mm.
People probably already know what it is, but yeah, I could have used that money for something else. You know what I'm saying? I could have bought my Essence or something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have bought a couple more Spinnakers that I was looking at.
Hey. Yeah. So, question for you, Trap.
Yes.
So you got the watches. We're talking about something you would buy for seasonal, something that you would buy for everyday wear, things of that nature. There. Now we got the cruise in November.
Right.
Okay. Now, if you're not part of the expo, okay, how many watches are you taking? You got a 7-day cruise. How many watches are you taking?
So me
Are
personally,
you part of the expo though? Are you doing the expo or?
I am going to showcase
Right.
just for an example, but I'm not going to participate because I'm going to be one of the judges.
Right.
So I'm bringing 12 Invicta pieces with me.
Okay.
Yep, I'm bringing 12 pieces. Now, if I was coming as, like I'm going to display or something like that, I'm bringing about 18 to 25 watches.
Right.
I'm bringing 18 to 25. But me personally, I'm bringing 12 Invicta, and I'm bringing some of my micro brands with me. I'm bringing about 8 micro brands with me.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, and I can't wait to do that because I want to get pictures of some of these watches because I was inspired to buy some of these watches based on going on cruises. So I'm like,
Right.
So this is coming with me. That's going to St. Thomas, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's coming with me.
Look what Tony White said, man. Tony White said he's bringing 3 of his 10. Now that's wait a minute, Trap. That's 3 of his 15 slot cases, okay? That's 3 of his 15 slot cases. Okay. He said he's bringing 3 of the 10. He didn't say 10 what? Okay. He's got 10, 15 slot cases, so he's bringing 3 of them.
Dave, he said stop playing.
Godfather, how many you bringing?
Let's see. We got a 7-day, so plus the day before, which would be 8, plus the 2 for the formal night. So I'm looking at what, 10? That's basically 1 for each day. Yep. And for the formal nights, because I'll be dressed up, I wear a pocket watch on the formal nights.
Right.
We got 2 of those, 2 pocket watches plus, and of course I got the for the day that we get there, we do the hub. I have my Miami edition, the black and pink Grand Diver.
Ooh,
that will be for the day that I get there. For when we do San Juan, I actually have my Invicta Puerto Rico watch has the Puerto Rican flag on it.
Wow.
So I'll be wearing that in Puerto Rico, and I just have to pick out what I'm going to wear for the other trip. Now I might bring this Noma 1, the one I just got for Father's Day, bring that and use that for like St. Thomas or Amber Cove,
This is coming with me because I'm going on excursion diving. I'm taking that ProMaster with. That's what I'm diving in.
Oh, you going diving?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
In San Juan?
No, I want to do it in St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's cool.
Yeah, I got to do it in St. Thomas.
Let me know which one you go on in St. Thomas.
Okay.
And let me take a look at it. I might go with you and then bring my underwater camera and stuff.
Wow.
That'd be pretty dope, wouldn't it?
How
So
deep
what-
you go?
Dude, me going diving with Goff, man, it's over with. You know what? If this, I'll put it to you like this: if me and you go, I'll still bring that one, but I'm gonna bring my Sabako number 3. I'm gonna bring my Sabako number 3, and he know what I'm talking about, man. That is legendary because you have to. If you dive on Godfather, you got to bring a Sabako. That's all I'm saying. You got to bring a Sabako.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I have the Sub Aqua. That's my dive watch. That's the watch I wear every time I dive and stuff like that, you know. But like I said, if you're going, let me know ahead of time. Okay, because I have my my own fins and my mask and stuff like that. I bring my own gear, just so I'm not struggling with their stuff,
I love this. You all talk about watches like women talk about shoes and wigs. It is not a game. What is life?
Not a game. Hey, listen, women talk about shoes and wigs. Look, do not interrupt their conversation when they're talking about shoes and wigs, okay?
Hey, and Tony White is coming from the section down there, said 10, Godfather, that's my whole collection.
Right. He has 10 50-slot dive cases.
Right.
You know that.
Tell it.
Okay.
So,
Lily, we discussed that on the last cruise. Talk about how many he only had 8. Now he's up to 10. Yeah. You got 10 50-slot dive cases? No biggie. Now, granted, I will give him the benefit of the doubt. 2 of those 50 slots are probably filled with nothing but diamond pieces. So, but no. Tony's a good guy. Tony has a great collection. So he's going to bring 3 of his 10, whether it's 10 8 slots, 15 slots, 25, 50 slots. He's bringing 3 of those cases.
So, in other words, if you are new here on YouTube and you're new to Trap Vision, I know you guys have watched the NFL in that little circle. You'll have somebody doing sign language and stuff like that more. I have an interpreter which is called Godfather. So there are a number of people that have that Tony White syndrome that say they only got 3 watches. So you have to break through the language barrier. So I have a Godfather interpreter. You won't see this nowhere else on YouTube. Just here. We got us a Godfather. Matter of fact, hold up. Let's see. Here's the deal. This is my interpreter for Trap Vision 3D. Yeah.
He's the man.
I see. Roy said he's bringing 16 watches.
I'm bringing
8
16.
for Jade. Yeah.
Okay. I have some.
I'm gonna bring 8 watches because last cruise I wound up buying 5, so I figure I'm gonna buy. I did. I mean, I wound up buying. I took 8 and I left with 5 more. So we're going to the hub. I figure I know I'm gonna pick up a few. I'll pick up one on the ship. So
hey, you know what? I'm glad. That's a great segue too. So
yeah,
everybody that's going on the cruise, and even if you're going to the cruise out in the West and you're watching this, you better think about this because the Invicta store on the cruise, you're going to see something that you won't see on InvictaStores.com or Shop HQ, and you're going to want to buy. So if your thing is loaded up, right, bro, don't even worry about carrying that yellow box home with you. Matter of fact, tell them to keep the yellow box. Take that watch after you get it sized and put it in. Keep a slot open.
right.
I always say, generally keep 3 slots open on your as a bare minimum, 3 slots. But that's kind of dangerous because we're talking Invicta collectors. So if you got an 8 slot, bring you 2 watches, wear one watch, and just keep the rest of them open for purchase.
I think I was probably the only one on the last cruise that bought 1 watch.
That was the one you got on the boat, right?
That's the one I got on the boat. That's the one that was the cruise line that has the ship's name and number limited edition. I think I'm the only one that actually only bought 1. Other people bought at least 2 or more.
Right. Like I said, I bought 5.
I bought 2.
Especially if they went to the hub. If they went to the hub, I know they bought
5, 6,
Field
7.
spot 5.
Hey, because I was looking, they was telling me the prices. I was like, what?
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Crazy.
I mean, when you do better than Invictus
Media rights for
Store,
$125.
bro, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
They're buying Russian divers for $80, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Look what you saying. I bring a 3-slot roll just in case I see something.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Roy, if you're going in the day before and you're going to the hub, you will see something that you have to have.
Yeah. I don't literally have what seemed like thousands of watches out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by what you see on top. Like they'll have
Right.
watches stacked 3 high, and you looking at the top one thinking, okay, everything in this pile is the same. No,
Nope.
take that off, and you need to look at what's below it and stuff. So
Oh, you will find some gems, baby.
And then the
Oh,
goodie
yeah.
bag they gave you too, man. Shoot, I left with 2 of them. They had different goodie bags, you know.
oh yeah, the swag bags.
Swag bag, yeah.
Like you got a 40-ounce mug with the
Yeah.
the name on it,
A
and stuff like that.
blanket, a flag.
Playing cards, dominoes.
Yeah,
Man, the bags were the swag bags were nice, very
they were nice. Yeah.
very nice. You know,
So I want to ask Felix, you said that you slowed down in buying.
Right.
Now, is that because of the cruises coming up? You want to, you know what I'm saying? Are you preserving, just waiting, or what caused you to slow down?
Well, at some point, we all got to slow down. You know, the speed I was going at.
Yeah.
I only bought one last month, the whole month, and you know, just because it's time, man. I'm like over 450, and I'm at a point to where if I'm buying something,
Right.
it's got to be something unique. You know, I already bought all the $80 watches that I need, all the $40 watches that I need. You know, it's got any watch I buy now is something that Godfather would say got to smack me in the face.
Right.
Absolutely. So, you know, and you know, I'm finally getting to where my Shop HQ credit card is at 0. You know, so and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Mhm.
And then my other credit card is getting there. So, and then again, for the most part, I mean, 450, I pretty much got what I need. You know, unless
Well,
it's
that was,
unique.
bro. You blew past Godfather.
I had the fever,
That
man.
was even past me, so you know.
I
Man,
just had the fever, man. I was buying, you know, this watch comes with a 3-slot dive case. You know, I was jumping all over those in the beginning, you know, or 3 watches in the dive case, 3 Pro Diver Scubas, you know, for like $189. You know,
right.
I was eating all that up in the beginning, you know. So,
I mean, you did the same thing a lot of us did.
right.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. AL or whoever came up with the idea, you gotta look at the genius behind that. You buy a 8-slot watch, and you got that one watch. Vic used to say this: it is a sin not to fill up the rest of those slots.
Exactly. Exactly. And that would get me too.
You hit, bro.
And it would get you too, you know, Penny and all them. They'll give you a little a credit, you know, and I got to use that credit.
Man,
You know, they'll give you that credit just because you called in. I got to use it. I can't just let it sit there.
I'll make space in my
And you
back.
got to use it like within 3 months or something. But it wouldn't last 3 weeks. It wouldn't last a week.
So, hey, so that's the thing too. It is time for a battle, man, because leading up to this cruise, whoever battles on this cruise is going to be championship level on this cruise. That's all I'm telling you. It's going to be championship level. So, I think for the most part, everybody got what they gonna get as far as watches and stuff like that. Now it's time for you to put up or shut up. If you want to battle, and I know Felix is waiting. Felix is really itching to knock off some of you old schools. I said this the other day because
Hey, I learned from that first battle. I learned a lot. I mean, it was fun as heck. You know, anybody listen, if you do battle, you know, I technically lost that battle, but I didn't feel like I lost. You know what I'm saying? It was so much fun. You know, the energy was so phenomenal. And then I learned a lot. So, and I picked up some more. So, yeah, if I battle again, I have a lot better watches than I did the first time. And I had some good watches the first time. So,
all I'm saying is,
Felix, you picked up many more, not just some more. You picked up many more.
Hey, you see how he tried to downplay that? I picked up a few, you know what I'm saying? A few little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you go on Facebook, you'll see the few more that he got. You know?
Just a few, you know.
A few means like 75, you know.
Hey, and if you
What's
get
that,
the
Joe?
phone number, you'll find out what he got at 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
What? He
That's
said,
only
"Trap, what you think it is?"
only certain people, Trap. That's only certain people.
I know. He said, "Yo, Trap, what you think it is?" Hired.
Hey man, I be hyped after getting off of work, the railroad and all that, I can go to work at 2 a.m. So, but
Not everybody works your
there's only
hours,
certain
buddy.
people I show that love to. So,
Not everybody works your hours. Some of us got to get up at 2 hours after you
I don't
call.
expect nobody to answer the text and nothing. I mean,
I'm
just
saying,
answer it
look,
when you look at it when you wake up.
you know we was gonna get on you about that one. But here's the other thing too, man. Like I said before, that we're in the time that it feels that, and I can say this for me, there's some of the things that I do miss that we used to do as collectors. I think, as a matter of fact, we were a tighter knit community, and COVID literally unraveled a lot of stuff, man. And leading up to it, there was a lot of back and forth. And another part of that, outside of us, I will put that off on Invicta. The way they did, the way they market, the way they move, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like them keeping secrets, but it's like you expect certain things. You took away power play. There's a lot of stuff you did, and then you kind of switched. And the watches that they brought out was like, okay, I'm waiting for this certain design. The design never came out. So now people abandon ship and start going to other companies, like looking and searching for that fix. But like now, going back to my original statement or question is like, are we missing out on some phenomenal watches, but we may be caught up on the brand? So it's Juneteenth is next Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is just a little fun fact, little information. So Juneteenth happened in 1865, right? June 19th, 1865, down in Galveston, Texas. They found out that they was free, right? Because the Emancipation Proclamation was actually 2.5 years prior to that in 1863. But in 1863, there were no new watch companies that came out. But in 1865, Zenith was born in Switzerland. Mm-hmm. Just want to put that information out there. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess we can say happy Juneteenth, happy Zenith born day.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to throw that little random information out there.
Yeah, some knowledge, man. Knowledge.
Bro, you know what? And I'm not like the biggest history buff, but I do love knowing about this stuff, man. Like
right.
Some of the watches that we're subscribed to, you know what I'm saying? Like Hamilton, what was it? Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? 1892, I think they came out, Lancaster. And there's one place I know right now that has the original Hamilton workbench for, like, if somebody had an older Hamilton, Kokomo Watch Company can actually fix it because they have everything, the crystals, all the movements, gear, levers, everything for those watches, man, which I think is it's called the workbench. Mm-hmm. It's just a cabinet just full of everything. It's categorized by here's the stem for it, here's the crystal for it, here's the cases, extra straps, the pins. I'm like, man, that's cool. That's really cool. So yeah, I just like to know the history of some of this. Like, if I'm buying, these watches and stuff, I want to know, what I'm saying? Like, when did they start?
Know the history behind anything that you get. The knowledge is important, okay? And you want to be able to have an intelligent conversation with somebody if they have the same passion that you have for whatever you're talking about.
Mhm.
And you want to make sure that your information is factual.
Yep.
Okay. You don't want to get up there and talk out the side of your mouth to somebody who's going to look at you and be like, yeah, you have no clues what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. And, you know, that's just like when we were up here for the 757 thing, you know, and the guy was saying, well,
Exactly.
hey, yeah, I don't like Apple. Why? Because you got to pay for everything. And I'm like what? Like everything. You're talking out the side of your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. Go do your research, people, you know?
Right.
If you're going to talk to somebody about anything, do your research. If you don't like something for a specific reason, know what that reason is and be able to tell people. You don't have to defend your reasoning, okay? But you need to be able to explain why you feel a certain way. You like a watch, okay? You like Spinnaker. Well, why do I like Spinnaker? Because of this, this, and this. I'm not trying to persuade you to like the watch. I'm telling you why I like the watch. I'm telling you why I like this car, why I like this chicken, you know, whatever. You explain why you like it. You're not trying to sell anybody on your opinion, but to, you know, sell somebody on why you like it, you have to be knowledgeable about the product.
Right.
Why I like this reindeer.
You got reindeer burgers, sir?
Hey, man, look. That's because it was seasoned just right. That's why you like it.
Just perfect.
I'll tell you what, man, there's nothing wrong with sitting there and listening. You mentioned the 757, we were there. I've told y'all both this before, just sitting there and listening to you, Godfather, listening to you, Trap, you know, talking the knowledge and the history of watches. In the 2 years I've been collecting, I know more now about watches than I knew 2 years ago, you know, and I'm still learning and I'm still listening, you know, and it's going to take me a long time to talk about watches the way y'all can talk about watches. You know what I'm saying? Different brands and everything. I know pretty much, I say almost an expert on Invicta watches, but the other brands, you know, I'm learning on, and y'all know more about the other brands than I do. And there's nothing wrong with sitting there listening instead of trying to be like, you know, oh, I know what I'm talking about when you really don't.
Nah, just listen and learn and ask questions. The only wrong question is the question not asked.
Right.
Okay. And with this family, the family that we have here, we are all about giving you the knowledge so that you can make an informed decision about what you do and what you buy. So always ask questions, and you know, the folks out there in the chat, never be afraid to ask a question. Never be afraid to ask the people in the chat or on the panel and stuff like that about what they like, what they don't like. We're gonna give you an honest answer. You know, and there's gonna be times we might BS you, but then we're gonna turn back around and explain, hey, now that was BS, but hey, here's the real deal. So
right.
Yep. And don't be afraid to put sailcloth on your watches. Remember?
Oh boy. Hey, Trap,
Yes, sir.
see that? Can you see that flag in the background?
Yeah, I see it.
yep.
That's the one I was telling you about that I got free.
So
I got
The American flag.
the crazy thing is this background is coming down next week, and I'm actually putting some new stuff up, and that you guys will see. I got something really nice, man. I actually got it in my back room setup. That thing is so beautiful, man. I'm just y'all will see. You got a remote control and everything, man. The thing, bro. I'm like, yo, this is so dope. It is so dope, man. But here's the thing. And I seen who was that? Space said he liked Android and Aragon.
Yeah.
Which I mean, dude, you know what? This Android was the first, I believe, the first one my wife bought me years
That's
ago.
beautiful.
Years ago, and I immediately went out and bought a pair of shoes to go with this. And this watch actually came with me on the cruise, and I wore this thing out, wore it to breakfast, and somebody was like, "Wait a minute, that's not an Invicta. What is that?" I said, "It's Aragon." They said, "Aragon? What's Aragon?" And I had to explain to them what Aragon was. They was like, "Oh my gosh, is it on the ship?" I was like, "No, you have to order it." You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Right.
Wing does an amazing job, you know, and we're talking about watches for like that is I'm gonna say this. Aragon is probably hands down one of the best watches you can buy a father if you don't have a huge budget. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Invicta too, Invicta, you know what I'm saying? But like the thing about Invicta, I would tell anybody if you're going to be buying, because you can say, hey, you know, I'm going to play it safe and buy a Pro Diver Scuba. Mm-hmm. But if you buy for somebody that really like, they may like S1s or they may like Venoms, that Scuba's is going to sit there. They're going to be like, well, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of, you know, hit or miss like with Invicta. But with I think with Aragon, he got field watches. He got like some far out watches, man, like that the Concept that's shaped like a spaceship or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, like he has a watch for just everything, I think. And if you had to go main brand, like you had to go, I'm gonna go main brand, I would say Citizen probably offers one of the better options right now. Citizen, is killing it because they're not eco drive heavy right now. They are messing around with their automatic pieces, man. And dude, y'all know Citizen got a $10,000 pocket watch?
Yep.
Bro, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
It's gonna sit there.
Just one?
Right, bro.
They're gonna sit there.
For a long time.
I want to get my hands on it to look at it, man. The moment I do that, I will upload that video, man. But I said 10 grand. Mercy. Mercy, man. But I kind of feel like Joe, in a way, because we do. I mean, like if you look at YouTube, and I said this, you could take a stack of YouTube heroes and they all sound the same. They talk about the same watch. It's almost like there's a script. Hey, Tudor Black Bay. And of course, you got to report on this stuff when it come out. You know what I'm saying? Like if a Tudor come out with something, a GMT or like Watches and Wonders, like that's the talk of the town. But it seemed like everybody just like every other video, Tudor.
Right.
Omega, rolling. You know what I'm saying? And like it just, I'm like, okay, what else is out there? That's why I do like Jody from Just One More Watch, because he is more in the affordable section. But like, I gotta call it again. Sam Martin is putting out some heat.
Oh yeah.
And what's your boy? Hold up, Islander.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Bro, hands down. I think he winning the day, bro. He winning. He got some stuff. Plus, he got some other brands on there. If you want to spend $2,000 to $3,000, he got some brands on there that you can. If like so for Joe, that money that you got burning a hole in your pocket. If you want to go out and spend $4 grand tomorrow, go ahead, sir. Just go ahead.
No.
He said, I'm not doing it.
You know, a watch, just like anything, okay, is really only worth what you are willing to pay for it or what somebody is willing to pay for it.
That's true.
So that pocket watch, $10,000, somebody bought it. So that's the reason why they're keeping the price up there.
Right.
Stuff like that. For me, it's not worth it unless that thing is going to get up every morning and make me breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
If it ain't doing that, I'm not spending $10,000 for a watch to tell me time.
I've done that once. Not saying I spent $10,000. I spent a certain amount of money for a watch that I wanted, and it really wasn't worth it, but about $300, maybe $350, $400.
Well, like
I paid almost double just because I wanted that particular watch. And
right. And
so,
any watch out there today, you know, a brand new watch can come out today, be $1,000. Okay. Right. And if they don't sell a lot of the watches, then in a few months, price is going to go down and go down and go down and go down. You have to remember that a lot of these watches that have come out, and all these companies, so a lot of the watches that come out, the watch is already paid for. Mm-hmm. Like the company, the parts, they had the parts sitting around, the cases sitting around, the straps, the bracelets, all that's been sitting around because it's already been paid for because other people have bought stuff using that same parts. So now we build a brand new watch. So in reality, the only thing that's not paid for in reality would be the labor to put this together. But the parts and everything, that's already been paid for. So, if I put this watch out for $1,000 and then 6 months down the road, I'm gonna put it down for $300. Okay, that's because I've already made the money off the parts of the watch, and so I can lower it down to that price. Okay, there's gonna be some companies that's not gonna do that. Okay, other companies will, especially if they want to sell their product. Like Rolex, Tag, Omega. They don't lower their prices because people are willing to spend whatever price these companies put on the watches. Okay, so they are catering to the high-end clientele. They're not catering to us, who is not willing to spend, $2,000 or $3,000 on a watch, because they have other clientele that will do that. But there are other companies that make, in my opinion, products that are just as good as far as quality goes, that are willing to cater to us, where we can buy products, that look similar or look completely different, that no other company is doing. And, like Invicta will get up there and say, hey, the mother of pearl, the meteorite, throwing diamonds on there, the ionic plating. Yes, that is an upgrade for these other companies that will charge a lot more than Invicta does. Maybe some of the other companies out there that are starting to do that will still turn around and have lower prices, so that people like us can get into other brands and other movements and things that, like I say, smacks us in the face to get.
Exactly.
And Hemi comes in. You know how much ammo and bullets I can buy for 2K?
Enough to wipe out your whole state.
The poison, baby.
But you're just gonna shoot off the bullets and then they're gone.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
true.
you know what? Knowing Hemi, so was the person that got in his face.
Oh Lord.
So that was well worth it.
The person who got his face was wearing a Rolex, Felix, so he's gonna win on that deal.
Yeah.
I sell mine about 400 Canadian. I make about 25. Bro, you know what? I listen to you though when you talk about your watches and stuff like that. And I watched Skylar earlier today, and you two have a love and passion for watches. You have your own thought process, and this is where I said this is why I always say I think Skylar has such an amazing channel, or his charisma, himself. He just brings this energy to watches in this perspective that we've talked about, Joe. It really aligns up with what you talk about a lot, because it's like you can afford, any of us on this screen can buy a very expensive watch. All of us with the watches we had, I guarantee we could have had a Patek. We could have had the Rolexes.
Easy.
We could have had all the watches that they talk about that's mainstream. But then what's the fun in that? Because I like certain watches. I like certain looks. I like certain color shades. I got, matter of fact, this Nomadic, right? Now, I'm not telling nobody to go out and buy this watch, because you're going to spend over $1,000 on this piece, right? That's what I did. Like you said, some people will say that's not worth it. And you spent $1,000 on a watch that looks like a Tudor, you may as well save the money. Like, stop, hold your breath. I bought the watch I wanted.
Right. Exactly.
I could have bought a Tudor. Oh, man, I don't know how many. If you look at all the watches I got right here on my desk, I got enough watches right now to go out and buy 2 Tudors and a Breitling right now, just sitting right here. I chose to have these. I like Aragon. I like Citizen. My Godzilla is, and I'm gonna just spoiler alert.
I love that Godzilla you got, man. I love it.
Spoiler alert for the watches. I said the best buys I have for 2024. That's in there, because I absolutely love the watch. The watches, dude. I don't care what nobody. I wear that watch, and I don't care what nobody say. It's on my wrist. It's on my wrist. You can be mad at me, but it's on my wrist.
Hey, buy what you love, buy what makes you smile, okay? And it doesn't matter the price, okay? It's worth it to you to spend what you want to spend on the watches that you want to get or whatever. Okay. Like I said, a valuable watch, okay, is only what you are willing to pay for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. And you are willing to pay that type of money because it is a watch or it is something, whatever it is, that you love.
Right.
You don't like it, you love it.
You gotta have it. Yep.
Like my watches, like I like my gals, many colors and big. Woo! Here we go.
AG.
Here we go. Okay, yes, that copper Damascus case is crazy, but expensive. Yes, it's very.
Yes.
And hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this, man. Just take it for however you want. Just like Godfather, I'm just piggybacking off of it. Price is relative. Price really don't matter in points, because if it's something that you want, because I told y'all, if I had to scratch right now, which I could generate, I'd go buy me a Panerai. But it's not time yet. It's not time yet. And I'm looking for the right time, the right deal, because I know Doma Shop be having that thing and this at the lowest. And then I got an AD right around the corner that be having that right prices. So I'm like, okay, I can wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving $6,000 to $9,000 for no watch. I would love to have an Omega. But you know what comes with Omega? Once that thing, even if I buy it pre-owned, what comes with that is potential upkeep. And upkeeping an Omega is expensive.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Chap, talk about the reverse side of watches you want and what you're willing to pay. How about the watches that you've gotten that cost $600 and you wound up getting it for $200?
oh, that happened too. That happened. Oh, I absolutely love
remember
that, bro.
that Tourbillon that I got.
Yeah.
That price that I got, dude, that was an out of the park deal for Tourbillon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so talk about that. The reverse side
Bro.
of getting those watches that are worth this, and you got it for that.
See, you know what? Let me just say this. For those of you guys that like to collect, I would tell you if there was a watch that you had your eye on, and let's say that watch was $2,000 and you was working on getting to that $2,000 to get it, I would say continue. Just put that money up, and you may only have $800 saved up. I'm telling you, that watch will come available through somebody, because we all know, like, you like, man, I can't wait to get this watch.
Right.
Because I got a phone call one day and said, hey, Trap, are you still looking for a Tudor? I said, oh, yeah, I am. I know somebody right now selling a Tudor for $1,800. I had my eye on something else, so I passed up on the deal. I could have had a Tudor. I bought something else in place of. I had them. I could have bought it. But I said, But all I'm saying is this. I don't know how many watches in here that, matter of fact, y'all, Godfather, I know you remember this one. This got a Salida 200 in it, quarter carat of diamonds. Invicta had this on their website at $999. The day in 2021, it was summer, because I was just talking to Vic on the phone. Vic said, hey, bro, you see, they just dropped the price. It was it wasn't 120. It was in the pre-owned section or whatever. And I looked at it, $277.
Wow.
And I had shop credit. Man, I just paid for the shipping for this watch. That's all I paid was the shipping.
There you go.
I used that credit so quick, boy. And
That's such a good feeling.
Man, bro.
That's such a good feeling.
That's why in this watch it never leave the collection. Hey, Chap, you want to sell that? Man, go sell the GOAT, man. I'm not selling my watch, bro.
Yeah, like I said, people get up there, they talk about, spending watches, and hey, I'm not going to spend $3,000 on a watch, but it's like people will spend $3,000 on whatever. Okay, my camera equipment, the camera that I use, the body alone was $3,500 just for the body.
Wow.
That didn't include the lens or the grips or the flash or anything like that. Just the body, So people look at me and say, well, why do you spend that kind of money on a camera? And because I travel and I like to have good pictures. They say, well, you can take pictures with your phone. Yeah, but not as good as what I can take with my camera.
Right.
And when they look at my pictures and they say, Oh, I can understand that. And I tell people, you do not need to go out and spend $3,500 for a camera body. You don't need to spend $5,000 to have a complete setup. Okay. I do that because that's what I love to do. Okay. You just continue taking pictures with your phone. And these phones nowadays do take very good pictures.
Right.
You know, so I don't take nothing away from them. It's just like, for me though, I'm what they call a pixel peeper. In other words, I'm looking at all little dots and everything like that make up the picture. So if you have a bunch in a certain area that's not in focus, the picture's not going to be right. So when you take a picture with your phone, when it looks great on that little 6-7 inch screen, but when I put it on my 32-inch screen up here so that I can do post-processing, it's not looking the same.
Mm.
So, you know, it's like, hey, I can't do what I would normally do. Let me put it up here. I got to shrink it down to a size to where I've not seen all the pixels to do my sharpening and everything like that to get the picture to look a little bit better, you know. But with my camera, you know, and the fact that, you know, come on, you're not going to be able to get pictures of Trap sleeping using your phone. That's too far away. You're not going to be able to zoom in to get that, you know.
Man,
you know,
he got me good
or
too.
getting trapped, you know, walking around with a cup of coffee, talking to people, you know, from 6 miles away. You're not going to get that with your phone. So, you know.
Man, bro, I tell you what, man, I saw that picture when he sent it to me. I was like, oh man, he got me. I was just chilling. I was looking at the back of the ship, looking at the water and everything. Next thing you know, I was out, bro. I'm like, where he come from?
With your camera though, you can do things like, remember when you sent me a picture? It looked like a drawing. You know, you said.
Oh no, that sketch that I did, I actually did that.
Okay.
That wasn't with the camera. All I did was use the picture, and I did the sketching myself.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that was done by me. That wasn't done with the camera.
Okay.
I just took the picture of you that I took with the camera,
right?
Okay, put it on my computer and used my pads and everything like that, and did the sketching so to come out like that.
Okay.
Wow, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Just
now I got to go frame it.
Yeah, it's just that when you take, you know, when you're trying to do that type of quality of work, you need a high quality picture to be able to do that. And
yeah.
So you still need the camera, yeah.
Computer, the some of the pictures that come over with people's phones are not as high quality as they could be, because a lot of people, number one, you get your phone, the first thing you do is take a picture. You're not even going in and changing the settings in your phone so that your pictures come out better.
Right.
You know, so these phones can take great shots. It's just that if you want them to be a whole lot better, then you need to, number one, change the settings in there. Number two, know how to post-process a picture, because what looks good on your phone might not look good on my phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I got a camera, and Godfather set that stuff off for me, man. I just taking pictures, boy. I appreciate that. You know, I don't know nothing about that. Well, look, Godfather had my phone. We was up there in Minnesota, and he said, "Here you go." I said, "What's?" He said, "It's all set up." I looked. I said, "Oh, snaps!" He got everything, the date, everything, man. Godfather is the bomb, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, he is.
What brand name camera is it, Glenn?
I have a Canon,
Okay.
the 5D Mark IV, which is a full frame camera.
Gotcha.
The one that Trap has is a crop frame. So
Okay. Cool.
See,
Yeah,
like I
it's pretty
don't
badass
even know
film,
what I got. I just they just say
the camera is set up for you to take pictures. Now, the thing is, I will tell everybody this, okay? The camera, while your pictures can come out better depending on how you have your settings, okay? It's a lot more to do than just the camera. The person themselves have to be able to see what they want to take a picture of and be able to control the camera itself, okay? If you can't control the camera, I don't care, you know, how great your camera is, the pictures are not going to come out unless you know what you're doing.
Right. how to set it and how to focus and all that stuff.
Yep, yep,
You see,
I remember back in the day, I had a Canon, I think it was called a Canon AE1.
yep. Film camera I have.
That was
Yeah,
probably
I still have
20
that.
years ago.
I got the Canon AE1 program, the Canon A1, and the Canon EOS 5, which is the European version of the Canon A2E. So I have all my film cameras. They all still work. I use them from time to time. It's just a whole lot harder getting film developed nowadays.
Yeah.
They don't have the stores like they used to. So you actually got to send it off to get the film
Yeah.
developed.
You don't have them at like CVS no more, where you can get the.
They still send it off. They don't do it in
Oh,
the
okay.
store anymore. Everything is sent off. I can go to Walmart and drop it off, but they send it out.
Right, and then
You
you
know,
got okay.
whereas before you used to be able to go and come back in an hour and have
Right.
it developed.
Yeah,
1 hour
well,
photo. Remember that 1 hour photo? Yeah.
Yeah.
man, I remember looking at one of my teachers was grade school. Yeah, it was grade school. My teacher was a professional photographer, and she had this room where like it was like a little tray, and she would put the stuff in the water, and everything was like a little dark room. I was
oh,
like,
yeah.
I said, man, this is so interesting, man. Just watching her develop everything.
Yep.
I said, this is crazy. You know, she was like, okay, come in, don't close the door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, close the door, and it's super dark in there.
Yeah,
I'm
we
like,
in a dark room we use a red light.
yep, it was red light. So
Red light in there because you got to go into solution. Because here's the thing: is the paper that is used for developing, if it gets hit with any type of light, other than that red light, get hit with any type of light, the paper has basically been exposed and you can't really use it.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Does it like turn all white or something?
No, the paper is already white. It's
Right.
just that if it's white, I hit it with light, it's still white. But when I go to develop it, now the paper's black.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Wherever that light hits,
Yeah, I was
on that
wondering what
paper,
happened.
It's
Yeah.
going to be a spot. You're going to
Right.
have
Oh.
a black spot there because it was exposed to light. So developing paper, you cannot expose that to any light. That's the reason why we get the paper. We got to actually go into the dark room before you
Right.
open it up. You can't open it up out in the regular area.
Is that still a practice now, or
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, yeah.
okay?
You have a lot of people that have their own setup. You know, years ago when I was in the military, I had a setup that I used to go to it was called the rec center.
Right.
Okay, and they would had dark room areas in there and stuff like that. So I would reserve a area for developing usually like once a week.
Right.
You know, and they would make sure you go in there, make sure you got all your stuff, all your solutions and liquids and all your paper. And then when they reserve that room, they lock it so nobody can get in there and open it up and end up messing with your paper and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. We say a small phone camera lens will always struggle to get true depth of field. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is correct, you know. So
Hey, Space G got more knowledge than a little bit, man. Like this dude know everything, man. So like he's a private eye, he's a chef.
hey,
This
Space
dude
G's
is
the
a
man.
mechanic.
and look, it's better to have a little knowledge about everything than no knowledge about one thing.
Ah,
Yeah, that's
Okay?
for sure.
You can have a little knowledge, but know your limitation on the knowledge that you have.
right.
Okay.
Well,
I mean,
I
hey.
tell you what.
You know, photography is my thing. I've been doing photography for over 60 years. However, that doesn't make me the smartest person around on photography.
Hey, my career has been pizzas. I know everything about pizzas. You know, that's what my career has been before I became a cab driver.
Hey,
But
I
I'm
know
still
how to eat pizzas too, man. You know,
I know how
Slice
they're
at a
made.
time.
I know the ingredients of every. I'm talking from Papa John's to Little
Yeah,
Caesars.
yeah.
You know, that's not too much I don't know about pizza. But like you
So-
said, that doesn't mean I know it all.
You're a pizza connoisseur, as you saying.
There you go, pizza
So, yeah,
connoisseur. You
that
know,
was my
and
career, man. I was a district supervisor, ran 7 stores. You know, that's what I did before I became a cab driver.
Mm.
I tell
So
people,
like
you know,
22 years.
I take good pictures. That doesn't make me a professional. You know,
Right.
And people say, well, you know, you do professional work. I tell people my running joke is I am a professional amateur.
Ha.
Okay. I do this as a hobby, not as a job,
Jack a bunch.
because once you do it as a job, it's no longer fun,
Right.
so I got to have fun, and my photography helps me to cope with the day-to-day stresses and everything like that. Everybody has a different way of coping.
Right.
Photography is my way of coping. So,
But like Joe, you pretty much a professional on carpentry, right, Joe?
Yeah, I was a carpenter for 45 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
there you go. There you go.
That man can
I
build
can,
your
I
house.
can build you a freaking house, but I can't take a picture.
And that's awesome.
I know how to put glue on a dowel and stick it in a hole. Okay, that's my carpentry.
My
You got-
favorite part of carpentry was finish work. I used to do see those elaborate staircases with all the curved handrails and all the
Right,
balusters. I used to do those one a week, just keep on going. Because they were building houses like crazy,
Yeah.
And
Well,
that was
I tell you
special. There
what,
wasn't too many guys
And
around.
construction was fun, man. Building something with your hands is fun. My younger years, I did a little construction. I was but I was mainly the cut man.
The thing is, when you get into construction, you got to know. Eventually, you learn like a lot more than just carpentry. I mean, I was laying tile, doing ceramic tile,
Yeah.
doing doing minor plumbing work, and electrical work. You got to know how to do all that crap.
Yeah.
Especially if you're remodeling.
Right.
But the fortunate thing was, I was a carpenter. I have two brothers that are plumbers. My two sons are plumbers. One of my sons is an electrician. So we're all set.
There you go. So my extent of electricity is I know how to change a light bulb. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah. Hey, I can change a socket out. That's about it, though. And I'm making sure all the breakers are off.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave D said, Joe, I need you to make him some watch furniture.
I can't do that anymore. I'm too friggin' old now.
Well, I don't have
a
any
shop set up
experience.
anymore.
You guys are masters of everything, man. I look, I got 46 years of being in trouble. I know how to get in trouble.
Nah, you was in the military, man.
I haven't perfected how to get out of it yet, but I can definitely get into
Well, I'm right there with you. I can get in it real easy too.
it.
Well, I'm lucky. I've been around long enough to where I know how to get out of trouble before I actually get into trouble.
Stay home for me.
And if I do get into
home.
trouble, I know how to prove that it wasn't me. And if anybody tells me they got it all on film, then I tell them that it was legal what I did.
There you go.
See, again, master of everything, man. So, hey, look, I think we're gonna stop right here, man. I'm actually about to go watch this fight because I know it's gonna be late. But
What fight are you talking about, Trap?
Dante's about to fight. Not Dante. I was about to say Dante.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Devontae Davis is about to fight, and
What was it on? What channel is it on?
it's on like pay-per-view. So I'm about
On the
to.
pay-per-view, right?
If you got your stick, your little stick broken, jailbroke, you can watch the fight. If you don't, you have to go to B-Dubs. B-Dubs is going to do the fight, but of course, there's going to be a lot of people there. You got to pay for it. It's going to be noisy. You ain't going to have your people around you. But, I'm actually about to go check the fight out and all that good stuff, man. So I think we're going to stop right there.
Hey, Joe, you watching the Yankee Red Sox game?
I might after we're done here. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll probably put on the hockey game though, Felix.
Well, I mean, since Boston and Rangers are out of it, I'm not interested in it.
Well,
I'll check out the final score.
Florida might sweep the series tonight. So.
Yeah.
About to get back to watching The Boys on Amazon. The Boys is crazy.
Before we go,
Oh man, I watched that was too much for me.
before we go,
It was just
Yes,
too
sir.
happy Father's Day to everybody in the chat.
Happy Father's
All
Day.
four of you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys.
Happy Father's Day. We'll do this again some other time. Maybe next week, maybe week after. Live. So I just enjoyed this live because tomorrow, of course, Father's Day. I want you guys to enjoy yourself. Next week, you're not going to get as many lives because we got some stuff going on with family. So I'm not going to be on YouTube probably until next Sunday. So
I'll look forward to that.
yeah,
I'm right there with you, Chop. I won't be on YouTube until next Sunday either.
right. Hey, great minds think alike. You feel me?
Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy.
So other than that, I hope everybody had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time with the conversation. Don't forget, if you're a last minute person and you didn't buy your dad something, I don't know what to tell you, because tomorrow you better take him out somewhere good to eat tomorrow.
That's
I
right.
wish I could.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Exactly. I know what you mean. We know what you mean by that, Joe.
And if you don't, and if you're in the position of other people, and just celebrate the memory of your father, and we're gonna hold each other up, man. You know what I'm saying? Say something positive, a prayer for everybody for tomorrow. Dads, you rock. I don't care what they say. And if you're a Star Wars fan, down with the people that are screwing Star Wars over, man, because my godfather got me on that, and you taking away our childhood. So stop it. Stop it right now. Stop it. You stop it. You stop it. I don't want it no more. All right, y'all. That's my time. Thank you guys so much for
All right,
watching.
man. Y'all take care, man. Y'all take care.
Until the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed.